Alright guys, here we are with the first tournament arena. I need to run around just really quickly, use some stamina, because I just got too much. Alright. I was going to try and live stream this today, but it doesn't seem I'm going to be able to. So I have done one battle already. One battle seems to, for some reason, have used 5 of my tickets. Let's take a look at who we think we're going to be bringing into battle today. I really like Tacticus. So he's looking alright if we do bring him. Don't have a lot of salvage. It's alright, let's just run. Let's run. Let's just assume we're going to bring the summoners and some AoE. Alright, so we got a Bellator, a Vindicta. Very similar team to me over there. Alright. Go ahead and pass turn, see if they push, play a little defense over the mountain here with Tacticus. All right. Oof. Power hit from Tig. Quite a little firefight going on here. Bellator's got all of my scarabs down. It's bad news for me. Not a great use of Yarick by the other team, I don't think there. It's alright. Alright. That's going to be victory for them if they know what's good for them. Yep, there it is. All right. So what we see there, Bellator's pretty good, pretty tanky. Some late on units. Not sure that Aleph is great for common. Vindicta did cause a lot of damage. I never really got Archie's active off. So let's see what happens when we bring Bellator instead. Oh, the other side of the map. Let's drop some bombs. Hey. Alright, so your arc moves in. Uses the active. Makotep's coming up probably to get his Aleph and Archie up against his Mach. That way they'll have increased range on the following turn. Yep, there we go there. Alright, interesting not moving Archimedes maybe here, here, or here. That's alright. There's no skin off my back. I think I'm going to go lock Vindicta in a little bit. Alright. So as you see here, a summon cannot take a conquest tile. It means your summons could actually stop you from taking a conquest tile if you let them. Alright. See, like right now my summon is stopping me from doing what I want to do. Is very unfortunate. I managed to take out all their ads with Vindicta. Probably a good reason to keep her around. He's going to be able to take a conquest point with Aleph if he chooses to, which he does. Take out Archimedes there. There it is, match finished. All right. You got here some raid ticket, a little bit of energy, some experience. So, if I know I'm going to keep taking that team, what we know about scaling is that everything scales down to being level 3, okay? So, if I want to get everything I have to level 3, probably send some reclaim up and go, alright, level 3, go to Yerrick, that's already good. Level 3. Level 3. Out of reclaim. I'll go reclaim some more. Alright. So what am I bringing? Archie, Yerrick, Thaddeus. I have Bellator there. And I had Vindicta there, who I should probably put something on. There we go. So as long as every item you have that you're bringing is at least level 3, and every skill is at least level 8, your team will be as strong as it can be for this mode. You can actually see that for this mode, some of these players were further down before, are now up here for me to pick from. So it's interesting how strong Tigurius seems to be in this mode. So every time you're in this in this selection screen, you want to reselect in the order you want your heroes to show up, top to bottom or left to right. Ooh, all right, we got some bridge play here. What we get? We get a max of 3 bloodletters in this from this guy. Probably should have done this first. Killed my own bloodletter. It's alright. And that was just a slaughter from the looks of it. So there is my Thaddeus though. Some Plague Wind from Typhus. A bit of a slaughter back. So I just need 1 point to win. So let's take the victory point. Alright, I'll clear my selection. Take him on the outside. Archimedos. Alright, this is a new map we haven't seen before. Emmy goes first. Big movement. Big movement from Celestine right there. We got Makotep, so she's got 5 movement. Makotep is obviously a very valuable hero, so as you can see, I can't really reach with anyone. Except for Thaddeus, of course. Let's go ahead and drop some bombs. Let's have fun. Opening myself up to some attacks, making sure to do it with my tankier units. I lose Yerrick here. Oh, maybe. They block themselves off from it? No. Oh, no. Now they have to use Celeste to finish him off. Oh, and they don't. That's a mistake, right? You're going to let me get my my pull off here now. All right. lot going on in the field. He could have just taken the victory point, but he didn't do it. Mistake, obviously. That's gonna be that. Boom. What we got here? Okay, 25 times. All right then. All right. You know, and I thought about bringing Makatep. Maybe his range did some good there. I never got some early hits. Aleph Newell way down here. Let's see. Bring that up twice. Bring that up twice. Go ahead and grab Makatep. Alright, let's try something different. Let's say we're going to bring Archie, Yerrick, Makatep, Aleph Newell, and Bellator. Alright, so as we know, we got a broken scream from Celeste. She can't actually move as far as it says she can. Use Makotep to push the advance, staying out of range of their units, while making sure that mine are coming into range for the next turn. Of course, Celeste will be able to hit the entire field with her active on the next turn. So we got Bellator out in the open. It's going to be a good opportunity for me to use my Celeste, or my Archie coming up here. I'm likely to do that. However, the only person that Yer can reach to get his summons off is him, whereas... Oof. You take the hit there. 2, 3 dead. And I'm gonna come camp there. Alright. So I got my 3 summons out, my 4 summons out. Haven't used Bellator yet, so I have Aleph Newell in reserve as well, and I took out their Certus. Made sure to tank the hit with Bellator for the Overwatch. Sky Strike from Celeste from high ground. Nice move. And am I sitting at... yeah, 1 HP. Alright, big mistake there. Coming in with Aleph Newell on a spot where you're only going to get one set of scarabs from, right? Obviously a mistake. So the question is, where do we want to summon? Alright, if I go here, yeah, I'll just do that. My mistake there, moving too quickly. That's all right. There we go. Energy, Aleph Newell shards. Alright. 30, 40, 50. Looks like 100 is the max. Max number of points that we're looking for is going to be 100 for the highest chest. Enemy goes first, fighting good old Zen here. Oh, here's another map we haven't seen. So some important things, guys. We got some high ground going out in the middle terrain. Enemies starting on low ground. Myself on high ground right now, 2 steps above them. Oh, well, hello to you as well. All of the points of contention are on high ground. I think it's important to note you can't get to this right point from the bottom nor this left point from the top unless you have flying. So boop, 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 boop. I'll make a defensive move. Get everyone around Makatep. I'll let him take these initial points. Might be a mistake. We will soon find out. So it's important to note that if I were to use Aleph Newell over here, I'm only going to get 1 scarab because a scarab can't spawn here or here. So definitely want to use Aleph Newell here. Definitely want to use Jericho here because the range spawns can spawn from anywhere, right? Now we need to get potentially 3 spawns. We can get them here. And we can finish. And then we can drop here and get 2 more spawns. So now we flooded the field with summons. Absolutely flooded it. But they do have 2 victory points. Of course, we have 3. So let's see what goes next. Have fun. See, again, a mistake to use Aleph Newell in a position where you're only going to get 1 scarab. Strong hit from Celeste. Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike there. All right. Doesn't seem like there's much I can do but pass turn. Unfortunately, my summon stopped me from taking the win right here. Otherwise, I could have moved Bellator over. But that's all right. It's a well-played game, my friend. All right, so I think I'm liking this team. The mobility Makotep provides is, of course, fantastic. All right, so we have an Abaddon who I do not like as a character myself, but it does mean that he's going to get an extra hit off some of the time with Archimedes' smite, not his smite, sorry, his death to the false emperor. So this is a very important thing to take note of here, as the enemy moves in. I think we're going to play it close to the chest again. Get people around my Makatep. And play the summons game. Alright, so we got 3 summons from Bellator. Ooh, pretty nice hit from Abaddon. Maybe he is a little something something. 34 damage. Making quick work of my scarabs, but used all 3 of his summons to do it. You better be careful not to move his, yeah, if he moved his Yerick too far. And, oh, there it is. So I feel like we're doing all right so far. We've had a couple of bumps early game, but I'm liking the team we've fallen into. I think we'll go ahead and play this redemption match. I'll just pay the 25 gems for it. Don't want to bore any viewers with an ad. All right. Let's get my flyings to the front. Go ahead and pass turn. So definitely a big danger to look out for here is going to be Vindicta. As I try and flood the field with summons, we've seen what Vindicta can do to them. Of course, that's a few moves. Here we go. I got Archimedos in range for Aleph. I like that. I think Tigurius is the obvious choice. So now this guy's got an Overwatch for 129 damage. So one hit, 129. So I do need to be careful there. But I have 187 health. So yeah, I'm going to take the hit. Alright. Now the question is, can Vindicta get a ranged hit off somewhere? And as of right now, I don't think she can. Yep. She's got to go melee. So she doesn't get her big boom. And it's very important. Protects my scarabs, keeps me alive. I think it would have been more beneficial for her to try and go later on. After maybe they cleared up some room, but... as you can see, got some good utility coming from Makatep's increased range here. Oh, looks like I just moved up what type of chest I'm getting. Rywall, I just met her. All right. So I'm gonna get my short ranges up first. I always consider Yerick to be slightly longer in the range than Archimedos, just because Yerick can connect with someone through someone else. So you got a lot of enemy high ground here. Very smart. He's putting Immospec on some high ground here. can't see him. Alright. So obviously I take the Immo Overwatch hit with Bellator. So he just used Thutmose for melee range. That's a mistake. Thutmose does half damage for melee range. Doesn't use the active of Volk. Uses the active of Emo, which I do highly recommend in this situation. Let's see if we can get all three. Nice. Let's go ahead and clean that up with a victory point. Getting a little overcapped here. Let's go ahead, play this one more redemption battle. See if I can grab these 6 points against Raval. Okay, so this is who we're the most worried about. So when your danger zone breaks because you have Celeste or Thaddeus on the screen, you just gotta make sure you're counting tiles, right? All right. A lot of people that can connect with Volk. Not a lot else. The question is it worth it? Right? Volk can connect with me. I can make some changes here. See if I can get him to push Celeste. And there we go. All right, now he's making the decision to push. Oh, nice hit by Volk. All right, I really don't want him to get his scarabs off, so... Oh, no. My first priority is going to be, seeing what I can do to Aleph here. That's not great. I'm going to manage to lock in Vindicta into melee, which is very important. This is not a good looking match though. Pretty sure we're gonna lose. There we go. Yep. So defense doesn't always pay off. Oh, this is the first Harkin we've seen. Risky move. Oh, now you've really screwed your Celeste. All right, so what just happened there was Now Celeste only has 2 open spots next to her. Right? She's only got here and here. That spot doesn't connect. That means that she can't get a Gemini. So, bam, dead. Go ahead and... So we've now got a 5-on-2 fight. More like a 15-on-2. Well, there we go. They're taking one of mine away. Now Yarick needs to get his summons out, of course, against my Yarick. It's just not going to be enough, right? Alright, we've emptied the redemption pool. We have 2 attacks left for now. Looking alright on the leaderboard. Not as good as this Howard guy. Ooh, Angrak's jumping right to a victory point. It's a smart play. Set myself up. So things we gotta watch out for here, obviously, is Certus's Overwatch. A smart player would have moved Certus to some high ground there, just to make sure that if I triggered the Overwatch, he gets the bonus damage. Right? That's always the goal there. Now we're going to get to trigger it immediately instead. Not as good for you. You got 3 open spots around Archimedos. Make sure I get all 3 of my summons off. Pull 4 here. A high ground against Yarick. So I'm kind of blocked in by summons. This is important mainly because I'm going to limit their ability to get summons, right? If the tiles around you are full, it's hard to pull 4 summons out. He just managed to anyways, which is very impressive, but... Alright. A bit of a slaughterhouse there. Let's go ahead and pull some summons on Archimedos and take care of him. And we'll end it right there. Fourteenth place and 2 tickets to go. Got the same map. Certus immediately moves down into the barbed wire. Not sure I recommend that. I could connect with him this turn if I wanted to. Holds Aleph Newell back. It's an interesting choice. I think that I will provide the same open as I did last time. Spread my units. Get all of my people connected. Now that's a smart move. We got Certus in the high ground and under light cover, which, as we know, gives him his camel cloak for minus 12 damage per hit. So, could make him a formidable opponent from there. Go ahead. Keep some of my units out of range of some of his. Not the best use of Celeste Sky Strike, in my opinion. A couple of reasons. One, you're attacking someone who's, high ground brush. You're not going to get any bonuses against. And now Celeste is fully exposed. And what we know about Celeste is that she cannot create a Gemini soldier if she's surrounded. So, for example, no Gemini soldier. I think I'll just hold. See, that's use of Archimedes from a position that can only generate 2 bloodletters instead of 3. So again, not a strong move. And then use of Allah from a position that only gets 1 set of scarabs instead of 2. And this is what happens when you let me lock your units and control the board, right? Let's go ahead and get Certus from high ground right there. And there's the game. Alright, and I think this is going to be my last battle of the video here. You got Abaddon, Celeste. People really seem to be liking her. I like her in theory. I do like her in theory, but if you can control the board, if you know how to stop her from getting her spawns, I just don't think she is the strongest unit. So again, we're going to let them get early control of the conquest points. This is always very risky because they managed to kill 2 of my units and they already got 3 points. So very risky business, but go ahead and get our 3 bloodletters. I'm actually going to do what I always say not to do. Attack Celeste from there. Only get 1 scarab set, but she doesn't get a Gemini, so. This is going to be a tight one. Oh, he can't connect with the Eric, and that's what he's relying on. Bellator just can't get there. So And that turned the match in my favor. Oh, close one there at the end. New position, number 1. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I lost it already, but for a second I was number 1 on the leaderboard. Down to number 2 now. That's going to be all I do today. I think it's a very good, fun first live PvP event. Hope you guys learned something from watching my video.